Yeah, so let's play hide and go seek with a 40-foot trailer. Very good morning everybody, you join me at 5:30 in the morning. That's in game by the way, so have right off a minute. Doing the paperwork, we're bobtailing to a yard in Southampton today. Unfortunately my game decided, my laptop decided to update itself and I didn't have a game save file. So I'm having to start from square one again. I didn't put you guys through the roundabout, but I just did a quick easy level up mod, and that's just put me up to level 36. So I've unlocked the main things that I need. Today we are out in. I'll tell you in a sec. Right in Isabella Rose today. Isabella Rose. I will see a bit of a fact file on her shortly. She is a 2009 DAF XF105. More fact file, and I'll get back to you guys in a minute. We're going to take a screenshot. Where's we fix that? She's an automatic. This was, well, she's an automatic at the moment, but I'm thinking of putting a manual transmission in her, in the other 105 we've got. Oh, sorry, this one's a manual, or will be a manual. It's got a collection and everything, I just need to go and get the manual transmission fitted. That's job number 1. And then job number 2 is to go and grab our load.
Navigation resumed.
I know vaguely what we're collecting. I think we'll end up playing hide and seek, finding the trailer.
In 650 feet, turn left.
I plan on keeping freight runners a reasonably small firm.
Navigation resumed. In
We
650
will
feet,
take on
turn left.
we are capable of taking on the big contract jobs. Again, we'll just have to wait and see on that one.
Navigation resumed.
With what occurs with this contract.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
Yes, yes. This thing is. Now, I would have put an 18 speed in, but this is sort of Zedtronic fitting. It doesn't have a fitting for all. It needs some filler. H shifter. Let me make sure it is a H shifter pattern. Range. There we go. Oops. Oh, sure, I need to manually shift.
proceed to the highlighted route.
Lights. Anyway, let's start and play hide and seek with a 40-foot track. With a 40-foot trailer. 42-foot trailer actually. I know what it's loaded with as well, it's a heavy load.
In 650 feet, turn right. Turn right. And then keep to the right.
Right. Yeah, so let's play hide and go seek with a 40-foot trailer. I'll go to. I might not go up to roundabout or not. There it is.
Keep to the right. And then turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
What's our trailer reference? Yeah, so find our trailer. There we go, I'm trying to do the paperwork. We're going to be running around.
Please proceed to the
14 foot
highlighted route.
5, but I've set my height indicator to 14.6. So then I've got a bit of leeway with bridges. Tell you what, yesterday I tried filming, but I ended up being on Essential Goods all day. So, yeah. And I was just back and forth between Southampton and Dover and London all day. Hey, that's our trailer. Don't think I feel right for me. I think if you're actually built on an automatic, I have a funny feeling, with the clutch and demand this week all that. Nope, I'm good. No, I already have done daily check. I just had to walk away from the trailer. Oh, I can't. There we are. go. I was out in a school yesterday. I was out in Jordan May I was out in, which is a Euro 6. She's an R440, either an R440 or an R450 Euro 6. I'm really struggling looking up to this trailer. Yeah, this, I'm struggling changing gears. I think that it was meant to be an auto. So I'm basically trying to back into mechanics and just confirm my theory. I've tried it either way, but I think this is meant to be an auto, not a manual. We do have a manual dash, but that's one of our newer vehicles. As magical as I am, I can't fit through that gap.
Roundabout, take the first exit.
No. Probably do a bit of light at this edge.
Navigation resumed.
I finished at 11 o'clock last night, so it was a bit of a later finish than what I wanted. I needed to take 11 off. Started this morning at 10 AM. Well, my fast day. I usually 12 hours off. Because I was incredibly tired. I actually overslept so far that I slept for 5 minutes before I should have put my card in.
Navigation resumed.
So that's why I started so late this morning. It's now 20 to 12 and we haven't really even left Southampton. So hopefully my theory is correct and it was meant to be an auto. I'll go back to you guys in just a minute. Okay, my theory was correct. It was meant to be built on an automatic, not a manual. So yeah, that was an error at my end. I picked up the wrong transmission. Right, there we go. Right.
Please proceed to the highlighted
Let's
route.
get going down to where we're going. I don't know where we're going. South Hampton. Was DXV. Reference. Dover. I bet I don't need to be there till 1 o'clock. Anyway guys, it's music, so I am going to leave you guys on a bit of a time lapse.
Battery fully charged. Bluetooth pairing.
There we go. Right. Let's try and get out of there. Let me clear that screen for you guys. You probably can't see as much as what I can see right now. This, the camera probably doesn't do it any justice, but it is tight. So yeah. Right, I will catch up with you guys when we get into Dover, or when I need to have a 15-minute break. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Enjoy the time lapse. Okay, just a quick update. Everything seems to be going. Whoa! Was going hunky-dory. Had a phone call from the office from my planner Everly. Turns out we've got another job to do before we can even go to my next destination. From Dover, we've got a massive change of plan. We are then heading back to Southampton with another load, but we can't come this way because it's weight restricted to 40 tonne max with 35 tonne at the moment. Coming back, we're going to be 43,870-ish. I've had a phone call from a client who has a load in Dover from a supplier, and the supplier has failed to deliver the goods. Don't know the full background story. All I know is the vehicle it was on had a mechanical fault and was unable to complete the journey.
650 feet, turn left.
So we've been requested to get this tipped as fast as we possibly can and head to a depot to pick the goods up to take back to Southampton to an RDC centre. That's all the information I've got. So that's what the plan is at the moment. I'll talk to you all in a bit. If I've got enough time to actually get to Dover and get my collection We're going on the M25 just for a simple reason. Coming back, we're going to be going the other way. We're going out, I thought we might as well come on the M25 and just have a bit of a different route for a change. I don't normally come this way to get to Over. I normally go my normal way, which is going down towards Folkestone and passing down by the trains. Just going up to past Blackett Lane services. Actually, I think we're in the M6 still. We're over M25 or M6 at the moment, I'm not entirely sure. But it's either Blackett Lane or it's the other services, which I can't remember the name of. No, I hope you enjoyed the early morning start, because I certainly didn't. Doing 4:30 AM starts is no fun. It really isn't. Okay, sun's came out. Beautiful weather right now for driving. We're in London. The drive shaft decided to fall off, quite literally. That's all been fixed and we're back on the roads. It turned out like even though we've got a Euro 5 engine in here, I'm being quite careful. I have already had a £100 charge because I've gone into an LEZ, low emission zone, which are scattered throughout London, and you've got parts which are ULEZ, which is ultra low emission zones. I'm in the wrong lane. But obviously because we're making deliveries in London, it's slightly different. And here we are, another delivery. I've done 2 already off camera because they were both RDC centres. They do not allow filming. Here, 1 pallet's coming off and 4 are going back on. Then I need to try and get out of London going that way. Right guys, I'll talk to you shortly. That was painless. In and out very, very quickly. Actually. A lot quicker than a lot of the other drops I've had today.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Still cracking on.
Navigation resumed.
Here, look. Let me take a quick fair share for the fact file. I had a comment from someone who said fact files are their favourites. Yeah, because it's a little bit difficult for me to explain it all without using really getting terminological. That's why I do the fact files. This is about the 8th time so far this week I've been in London doing deliveries. So I'm rather fed up of hitting the 25 at the moment. No.
Navigation resumed.
Oh, by the way guys, the job I was talking to you about earlier in the video, the one with the breakdown, with the tablet breakdown, we now don't need to attend to that job. One of my colleagues has gone and sorted that job because he knows how to use a fridge better than I do. So he's dealing with that job. Which frees me up to head over to Solitaire in Sweden. Yes, I know I should have taken my Scania, but my Scania is in for servicing next week, so it's a little bit difficult when I'm in another country to try and get a service booked. So I've spoken to them, they're fine with it. With me being in this for 2 weeks, and then we're back over, getting the Scania and heading straight back out.
Continue straight.
Again. Come on, go. She's got 510 brake horsepower, so she is quite a powerful truck. Obviously not when you're going up a hill with 20 tons on your back, 23 tons behind you. If you like that angle I've got you guys at.
Keep to the right. And then continue straight.
Anyway guys, enjoy the time lapse and I'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, this bridge right here is where I had the idea of starting my YouTube channel. I thought 5 years ago, I thought, you know what, I want to share my passion. So I made the email account and the channel in February 2017. And I posted my very first ever video, which I used with Filmora, Wondershare, to edit it with, and that bridge is where I came up with the idea of starting my own YouTube channel. When I was driving my 2005, 2007 Mercedes-Benz. No, not really. I was actually driving at the time. I was driving a MAN. Was it MAN? Yeah, it was an MAN TGA. No, it wasn't. That was a year later. When I was back in class 2. What was I driving? When I was driving my 2007 Scania R520, no, R450, I think then. I thought, you know what, I want to share my passion. I've got a passion for this, and I've got a passion for this industry, and I want to share it. So then on March 19th I started my YouTube channel. And here I am, 4 years later, still loving making the content and still doing what I love doing the most. Come on, getting good, Liz. Every time I was starting to be driving a manual, no, was it manual? An automatic. Yes, I did know how to do a splitter back then, but at the time I had a G27 which didn't have a manual shifter. I only had an automatic shifting unit, so yeah, I was primarily driving automatics because I was doing a lot of megally long journeys. I mean, I was into Poland, France regularly, Italy reasonably regularly, Germany once a week, sort of thing. Nowadays I'm more sort of doing UK works. Occasionally I'll go over to Ireland, but a lot of the time the furthest afield I'll go from Southampton is Hawes, sometimes Evie, depending on what work's going. Since I can drive a manual, sometimes we're needed over there to do livestock work, or supply runs, depending on the situation. Oh, it's a beautiful drive. I'd love to take some more photos for you guys to see. Well, should we check? But there are some awesome views right now. Q. Hopefully this comes out okay. Oh wow, this is one of the best things about this job. You get to see some stunning view. Oh my gosh. Illegal overtake there. Solid white line. As I had to brake really harshly then. Wow. Won't hit there's the retarder. Kicking in, slowing us down. He saves wear on the brake pads. Oh wow, this is just stunning. Ooh. Right guys, I'm going to talk to you guys in a bit. I'm going to have a little bit of music on before we get to Dover, so I'll talk to you shortly. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that 30 millisecond time lapse. We are just approaching into Dover, passing the ferry terminal. And I'm now having engine issues, which is really the last thing I needed. To be perfectly honest, but hey ho. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, give it a big... If you've enjoyed today's video, give it a big thumbs up. Any comments, queries or concerns, let me know in the comment section below. And if you're out of time guys, keep safe and I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, bye for now.